Hey Rosa, I'm glad it's the best part of your day. I love being here and I'm glad you love being here too. So it's Thursday, which is fantastic because it's the best Thursday we're going to live today. And got loads of energy. I was just actually trying to figure out how to stop my blue shoe from being so slippery. Hey Pat, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Duh. I like that. It's no. You just want the quick route today, Pat. You can't come back and write it again. You went duh, just like playing it chill, playing it cool. So we talked the other day about the shoes that I'm going to be wearing. Good morning, Kirk. Red shoe is right foot, blue shoe is left foot. Easy way to think about it. Red R, blue BL. So we get to the second letter left. Hopefully that will help it make it easier for you to see what I'm doing to identify the foot movements. My blue shoe is so slippery. I was actually outside earlier today trying to like get it on the concrete and rough it up a little bit, but it keeps sliding. So it's going to be a new challenge or a continued challenge from Tuesday's practice. Okay, so I want to talk today really quickly. I spoke to two ladies yesterday, both with different balance issues. And there was Katie and there was Myra. And Myra's on the East Coast. Katie's out on the Southeast Coast, I believe. And both tremendous ladies and both working the 60 up balance board to change the downward spiral that life has taken them due to different reasons. But the one thing talking to them both is they are tough ladies. They're tough women. And it's not the, obviously I didn't see them, we're on a phone call, but I could tell the character was so strong that they're not going to accept the challenges that life throws at them and sit down and get beaten up. They're standing there fighting back. And I love talking to them both. Again, both different characters when I spoke to them, but both had that underlying desire that I'm not accepting what doctors limit me at. I'm not accepting what is supposed to be negative in my life, but I'm going to find a solution. And so that's really my message today is it doesn't change who you are, what comes at you. It shows who you are, what comes at you. So the challenge, and all of you that are here today, I know have great character too. And that's why it's such a special group and such a special community that we have at 60 Up, because it's built of people that have said, I'm not accepting the downward spiral that's thrown at me. I'm going to make a difference and change. And all of you will become inspirational and already are inspirational for those who don't have the same character to face, but can be influenced and encouraged and led to become that type of person. So congratulations to you all. I am going to be doing a couple of exercises today, specifically in the warm-up, to help specific situations that I spoke about yesterday. Again, if you guys want me to help you out, contact me. If there's certain issues you have, let me know, because I will create programs and I will create exercises specifically for your issues. But we're gonna have a really good workout today and we're gonna go through some specific exercises. So with that said, let's get on and get it going. Okay, you'll see my left foot and my right foot. It actually does feel weird because they are two different types of shoes. And you know, if you have one shoe that's on and one shoe that's a little different on, it doesn't have exactly the same feeling. Okay, so we're gonna start today just nice and easy. Just stepping side to side just to warm up. Again, I want you to feel the pressure on your feet. Don't just step, but actually make a conscious connection. Looking up, not looking at your feet, make a conscious connection to the weight that's on the ground. That, what is it? The pressure points is the word I'm looking for. That as I put my pressure, feel it. Now go toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. So my toe is touching the ground. My toe is touching the ground. My toe to my heel. So we go toe heel. As you step, just step toe heel. There you go, good. Now I want you to go heel toe, heel toe. As you step to the side with just a little tap, heel toe. So feel the pressure on the heel and rolling your foot forward. Now for those of you that have drop foot, just work even simpler by just sliding your foot on the ground. So I slide and tap, slide and tap, slide. So my foot doesn't go, but think as you're sliding, think as you slide, of pulling that toe up. There you go, good. So we tap, heel, slide. Tap, heel, slide. And you can join in if you want to. Tap, heel, slide. Tap, heel, slide. Good, and come back to the middle. Good. All I want you to do now is a little tap of the toe behind the board. So if I'm going sideways, you'll see here that I'm actually lifting my foot and tapping. Again, I don't really have walking or balance issues, but this is still a great exercise. In fact, in tap class, we'd end up being here and just doing this little motion just to warm your feet up. So I'm just a little tap on the toe. Good. Now, for some of you that have problems stepping up onto the board, this is what I want you to do. I'm going to turn the board sideways. And this is for everybody because this is about foot placement. I want you to just tap and come down. So actually feel the back of the board and down. I'm actually feeling the back of the board. I'm not even going as high, but it's just a little touch and down. So we're just in here, just tapping, and it's good for everybody because again, it's adjusting your height on lifting your foot. So we're just in here, nice and easy. Tap and down. Now what I want you to do is I want you to tap the back of the board with your heel down. See how I'm in here? And my heel goes down, and now I'm judging exactly where my foot needs to be for the pressure point. I'm not coming up and down to it, I'm just lifting that toe up. Great exercise for drop foot situations as well. And I know most of you won't be able to do this to begin with, but trying it will help build that connection. Good, just keep it going. There you go. Let me just hit this music a little bit in here. There you go, sorry. Now, for those of you with drop foot, again, it's a little bit of a class. Push your foot and see if you can just raise that toe up. So you're just in here. And those are great exercises to practice during the day. Okay, let's come now onto here and we're gonna tap just the back of the board, not even the middle. So I'm just getting my foot on the back of the board and just feeling the ball of my foot begin to make contact. I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna turn the board back around because we're gonna move this on now. Good, so I'm just tapping the back of the board. Now what I want you to do is come up and tap halfway to the middle with your toe. Just tap halfway to the middle. And again, don't look at these and go, oh, I'm beyond this. No one's beyond any of the exercises because it's about muscle control through mental connection. Your brain connection, being able to make your body do whatever you're asking it to do. So these small movements are critical. Good. And come back and rest. Just shake that leg out. So now we're going to advance this. Now, for those of you that have trouble lifting your foot, I want you to think back of the board that we were just doing. Back of the board that we were doing. Just touch the back, all right? For everybody else that feels comfortable, what I want you to do is go 1, 3, 1, and down. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 3, 1, down. 1, 3, 1, down. And I noticed on my left foot, it may be because of the shoe a little bit, but I could feel my balance going off. And what was great was I was able to put more pressure on my big toe to push myself back. And I overcorrected. I was able to put the pressure on my left toe or the outside of my foot to help push back again. So just doing these simple exercises, connecting the pressure points in your feet to be able to feel and react. Just a couple more. There you go. Last one, each side. Last one. There you go, good. Now, shake your legs out. There you go, excellent. Now, what I want us to do here is we're now gonna step up on the board. So put your right leg on 2 and left leg on 2 and just rock side to side. There you go, just nice and easy. So we're gonna do a little bit of an exercise here, which again is about pressure point. We haven't done this one before. I want you to push down with your right foot and keep the board on this side here. Now, the trick of this, and just watch, just push the board a little bit and come straight back again. Don't let it, it's literally a quarter movement. I have to get my adjustment to do it. A quarter movement and then push back so the board doesn't rock on the other side. This is specific weight transfer pressure point awareness. Are you ready? So push a little bit and come back. Push a little bit and come back. Push a little bit, and I noticed my right knee began to come in a little bit. Don't let your leg come in. Make sure you keep it solid to be able to push back, and just feel that. It's enough. If you push too hard, you're going to go all the way over and have to come back again. So we're working on finite pressure distribution of weight transference and then being able to push back again. So I begin to step up, I realize my step isn't safe, and I can come back to my solid leg. There you go, good. Now we're going to advance this, and we're going to go over, back, small, back. So now we're specifically adjusting our weight transfer. So here we go, start. Weight is on the right leg, push all the way across, feel the rock, come back, now small and back. Now all the way over and back and small and back. And all the way over, back, small, back. And all the way over, back, small, back. Good. Let's change it to the other side. So just in here, just start rocking a little bit just to, again, loosen up all the weight transference. Just so you know, if you want to advance this one, you can try this by putting the leg that is staying, that keeps touching the side, you can put that on number 3 and keep the opposite leg on number 2. So for example, if we're going to work the pressure point on the right, I would move my left leg to number 3 and have to integrate more. But for today, I'm going to stay on 2 and 2. Okay, here we go. You ready? Push down on the left foot. Now push a little with the right and back. A little with the right and back. It's almost like we're going right into a balanced position, but transferring the weight back again. There'll be times in your life, for sure, as we're moving, you begin to step and go, oh, I don't want to go that way, and you have to push back again quickly instead of stepping into maybe a danger situation. So just a small push and back, small push, back, small push, back, small push, back, and again, small push, back, small back, back, last 2, last one here. Good, now we're going to go on, we're going to rock all the way over, come back, small and back. Are you ready? Here we go. Full weight, almost, and back. Full weight, and back. When I say full, I mean F-U-L-L. I know in America sometimes it sounds like F-A-L-L. Good, so it's your full weight across, small weight and back. Full weight across, small and back. 2 more, full weight across, small, back, full, small and back. Good, okay. Just shake those legs out. You can do it by just taking the legs slightly back off of the board, making sure that your weight is on the leg that's staying on the board, and you can obviously hold on to the poles. I just want to give a shout out here to my friend Fred, who is out in Texas, and we just want to wish him well and hope that he's doing fantastic. It was great to talk to his daughter yesterday, and we send him our best wishes, and he's in our prayers as well. So everyone, please put Fred in your thoughts, and we're wishing him the fastest, best recovery. Good, here we go. Just small little rocking side to side. There you go, good. Now what I want us to do, we're going to do the ladder walk. The ladder walk is the ability to change your leg position and width and apply pressure at the right time. So we're going to go with our feet. 3-3, 2-2, 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, 2-2. So we're walking the ladder out and back again. Are you ready? Right leg, here we go. 3, and 3, and 2, and 2, and 1, and 1, and 2, and 2, and 3, and 3, and 2, and 2, and 1. Now, if you want to do this a little harder, lift the knees a little bit more as you go. And you'll notice, because of the poles, you'll have to lift your knees inside the poles as you go. And when you go to 3 and 3, bring the knee back across inside, otherwise you might end up touching those poles with your knees. Good. You should begin to notice here a little bit more work in the hips. You should be beginning to feel the hip strengthening up because it's doing the work. And I can really feel in here, again, the power of the pressure pushing into the board. Now, if you want, you can let go with one hand and just go nice and easy in here. Again, not slamming down hard on the board, and then change hands if you feel comfortable to be able to, again, feel the pressure. We've only got about 30 seconds left of doing this exercise. On this one, I wouldn't let go with both hands for a couple of reasons. One, safety is always first, right? We never want to be off with safety. And secondly, because of the flex poles, you'll notice if I let go with both, there's that little bit of movement. I can get rid of the movement with really soft stepping, but if I push hard, you'll notice the poles will begin to bang around. So again, the specifically designed flex, last one through, will have an effect here if you're stepping. Good, come back to number 2 and 2, and just rock side to side. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna step off of the board and get a quick drink of water. Again, step off safely. Here we go, step back, and nice and safe. Yeah, I love water. Okay, remember today we have the short band workout. But before we do that, we're gonna do a little combination of exercises, which is definitely intermediate level, but join in and do as much as you can and stop if you need to. So step up on 2 and 2. All we're gonna do here is rock side to side. Again, this is a combination exercise to challenge your brain and your body to react to what's going on with a solid, strong confidence. So the first thing we're gonna do is find your balance. Good, we've got to work on finding that balance. It took me a couple of seconds, now I feel good. Rock again. Now we're gonna go into the exercise. I want you to feel that balance first. I wanted to feel that balance first. Good, find the 2 and 2 and find that balance. Now from here, your butt goes back and you go into a small squat. Now come and stand up. Now go up on your toes as high as you can. Now come back, and what I want you to do is push down with the left, take your right foot back and go into a small squat. You're gonna come back up. Rock once, find your balance, go into a small squat. Remember, your butt goes back, your knees don't go forward. Come back to the middle, go up on your toes. Now push down with your right foot, take your left foot back, and go into a small little lunge. Now come up, we rock. 1, 2, find your balance. Butt goes out into a little squat. Come back, up on your toes. Come back down, push on your left foot. Right leg goes back into a lunge. And make sure your weight stays on your leg, push back up. 1, 2, balance, hold, squat, hold, up, hold, toes, hold, down, hold. Push with the right leg, left leg goes back, and come back up. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, hold, squat, hold, up, hold, toes, hold, down, hold. Right leg back, down, lunge, hold, back, up. Rock, rock, find the balance. Squat, hold, up, hold, toes, hold, down. Now left leg's going back. Back, hold, hold, and up. 1, 2, balance, hold, squat, hold, up, hold, toes, hold, flat. Right leg goes back. Back, lunge, hold, back, up. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, 2, down, 4. Right leg goes, oh no, it should be the left leg. No, what am I doing? I'm getting to, and again, 1, 2. Did I mess you up? Hold, squat, hold, up, hold, toes, hold. Now we're going right leg back. Right leg back, come back up. Last time. 1, 2, hold, hold, lunge, back, up. Now the toes, up and down. Left leg goes back. Are you ready? Here and come back up. I'm so sorry for that mess up. I was getting so into it in the counting and stuff, I forgot which leg was going next. Good. So what I want you to do now is just rock a little bit faster. So we're beginning to get some energy in here now. That was more of a controlled movement, but because we did it with time and counts, it had to react quickly in time with what you were doing. So again, it's a great challenge. If you didn't get it perfect, don't worry, because it's the effort, it's the brain making the body work. It's not about being right, it's about working to get better. Here we go, good. We go a little faster now. Make sure your knees aren't coming in, make sure your knees are over here. And what I want you to do now is just a little walk, but now keep it a little smaller. So we can go a little smaller with the feet. They're just coming off of the board, and as we press them down, we're getting that pressure point going back into the feet and feeling where our pressure's going, all the way from our toes, all the way back up to the brain and down again. The brain's saying what to do, and the body is giving messages back saying this is what's happening, so the brain can help adjust if we need to. Good. Come back to the middle. Okay, so what I want you to do is put your feet now on one and one. In fact, before we do that, because I got to remind you to remind me to remind you to remind me for me to remind you, step back off of the board and get a quick drink of water. That actually was a pretty intense exercise. While I'm getting my water, let me just see Tony Bruce. Right there, Tony from Scotland. Diana, good morning, Diana. Oh, Tammy, you love the routines when I add the tiptoes. Getting that strength in there is great. Great to see you all here. Okay, we're back up. I got to just hit this for a second because we're going on to our run. Are you ready? So step up on one and one. We're going to go a 2-minute workout, but run. So let's go to get started. But I'm going to give you something to do between that run to suddenly have to change in here. So get your run going. How quickly can you react to the information being given? Balance on your right leg. Run. Balance on your right leg. And run. Balance on your left leg. And run. So again, we're getting that ability to be at a certain speed and change our speed with control. Right leg hold. Go. Back in. Good. Can we run? Again, go at your own pace, nice and slow. Balance and go up on both toes. We're strengthening those toes. Good, and run. So you bring it down, we're back up again. There you go, good. Balance and squat. Just hold it there. And run. Good, we've got 1 minute left to go. Good, keep your feet together and ski. So I'm gonna just push my knees side to side in here and letting those hips work. Go ahead and run. There you go, good. Balance on your left leg. Balance on your right leg. Run. Excellent, you're doing fantastic. Good, keep it going. Good, we got 30 seconds left to go. We're gonna go all the way running now to finish, get that heart rate up. Whew. I can feel the sweat building. You're doing fantastic. Keep it going in there. Again, if you need to stop, step off the board. If you need to stop and get a drink of water, if you need to sit down, it's all perfect as it is because you need to be taking care of you and right at the edge of that comfort zone. And come and rest. Whew. Step your feet on 2 and 2. And what I want you to do is while we recover, take your heel on your right foot towards 45 degrees and your heel on your left foot towards 45, and just rock here in a nice easy motion. We're working at that 45-degree angle. You'll notice in here, you're working more on the little toe pressure on your right foot and the big toe pressure on your left foot. Good, let's turn, face the other way. So now my feet are facing 45 degrees again, going across. It's almost like I'm pointing towards the pole. And just pushing here, and you'll notice again here, as I push, you'll feel just a little more pressure on the outside of the left foot, and a little bit more pressure on the big toe, the inside of the right foot. Again, this is a great exercise to strengthen your feet up for turning corners or turning direction, because we're actually strengthening up the pressure points in the feet out of a beginning of a turn because we're putting pressure on the outside and inside, which is what happens when you go to do a turn. Good, bring your feet back to 2 and 2. Last exercise, then we're gonna get a drink of water. Put your feet on 1 and 1. All I want you to do is push down with your left, tap the ball with your right. Tap the ball with your left. It's a really soft tap, but if you notice that we're gonna go on to another exercise, again, continuing to work on stepping down, stepping off of a sidewalk. We want to strengthen stepping down your staircase like behind. What I'm looking for in here is the strength in the leg to control the body with movement. Good, so as you do this, you'll notice I'm putting a little bend in here now, just because I want to strengthen up those legs. This is a great knee exercise. If you've had knee surgery and you have a little flexibility, but again, I've never seen any physical therapist turn around and say, let's do deep knee bends after knee surgery. It's always a small motion. And the reason being is you want to strengthen up the muscles and the tendons, ligaments that are in your knees. You want to just move small movements and then build it up as they get stronger. Nothing extreme. So this is a great exercise as well for knee bend, for knee strengthening. Good. And just rock, put your feet back to 2 and 2. And we're good. Okay, so before you get off the board, we're going to go on next. I'm going to get a drink of water, and we're going to turn sideways on the board. I'm going to change the angle of my board a little bit, but we will be changing from right to left. So with that being said, step off of your board, get a quick drink of water. Okay. Next up, we're going to face sideways. I'm going to turn my board so you can see what I'm doing. But I'm going to put my right leg in the middle, push down with my toes so the front of the board, the left side of the board is touching the ground. What I'm going to do is step down and push back up. Step down, push back up. Step down, push back up. What we're doing here is imagine you're stepping off of a sidewalk sideways. Right? There's often reasons that you do this. It could be there's water, I'm trying to step over the water that's running down the curb. But again, we're looking at the strength to be able to hold your body and then weight transfer. So the last part of this now is lift the leg that's on the side. So I'm stepping down, I'm lifting my leg, now bring it to the side. Lift your leg, step up, step down, bring your feet. And as you notice, my weight stays here, it begins to transfer. I put my weight onto the outside leg and down. There, and make sure you've got that weight transfer. You're not rushing it. The slower we can do this, the better, because you'll strengthen the muscles more to control by going slow. And then when you need to, when you speed it up, you'll feel very strong. Good, rest it up. Let's face the other way. I'm gonna turn my board around, but turn and face the right-hand side of your board. I put my left foot up onto the board. I step and I push my toes forward. I want the board touching the ground for safety reasons. Now, step down, come back up. Step down, come back up. Step down, come back up. There you go. Step down, come back up. Just a couple more. Step down. Feel that weight on the leg. Feel the weight in your feet are coming up. I'm balanced with most of my weight on the right leg. I'm balanced. Last one. Good. Now we're going to step down, lift the leg, come back up. Just 2 of those so you begin to feel that confidence. Now bring your foot down to the ground. So I'm here, I'm there. I'm here, I'm there. I'm down, I touch, I'm down, I'm up. Down, feel the weight transfer. It's nice and slow. You really want to feel where you're going. And look at the board if you need to. Make sure your foot is in front of the red center marker so you don't do this and the board goes back. That can be, it's a great training, but we want to keep this basic right now. Good. We're going to move on to the next exercise. Come and stand on the ground, shake your legs out. Now, the next exercise is very specific because we're going to work on stepping forward with strength. So step your feet. So you'll see my left toe, little toe is next to the yellow pole, and my right foot is next to the pole as well. Okay, so from here, can you see my feet okay? Hopefully you can. All I'm gonna do, in fact, I'm gonna move the board back because I wanna see you to see me step, and I'll turn it very slightly sideways so you can see as well. So I'm here. All I'm going to do is take my left foot, step on the ground, and push back up again. So I'm going to put my weight on the front foot and then push back up again. Good, join in with me. So my right leg is strong, I step and back. Now, to make this even better, I want you to go your heel first. So my heel touches the ground, and now I push back up again. My heel touches the ground, I feel my weight on it, I push back up again. I put my weight on my heel and roll my foot, I push back up. One more time, heel, and then push back up. So I'm strengthening the leg that's left on the sidewalk or left on the staircase. Good. Just shake your legs out, especially the right leg, because there's a lot of pressure that's on there. Good, just loosen it up. If you want, you can do little butt kickers in here as well. Again, keep your body up. Don't let your body go in front of the pole as you're doing these exercises. Okay, we're gonna, let's turn. You can just turn around the board, hold on if you want to carefully, or you can step off the board and go around. I'm gonna turn my board so you can see it the other way. Good, push the board to the front and step with your feet in here. Now, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're just gonna start by stepping down, feel your weight on the front leg, and then push back up again. So again, I feel my weight on the ground and step back up. I bend my both knees, I step forward, I feel my weight going forward, and then I push back again. Make sure when you push back, you lift the right leg and bring it back so that you don't end up clipping it onto the board and feeling a little unstable. So we're here. Good, now let's go heel first. So I go my heel, my toe, my heel, my toe. Heel, toe, pull back, heel, toe. There you go, and again. Heel, toe, heel, up. So heel, toe, now heel, and bring your foot back up again. Let's go a couple more. Heel, toe, and up. And it's such a small step, which is one of the beauties of the balance board, is that it is designed that we can be successful without having to overwork. Good. Shake your legs out. There you go, good. And just a little butt kickers in here if you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable doing the butt kickers, you can step to the side and just do your butt kickers in here to work that out as well. Sound good? All right, good. I'm gonna turn the board back this way to the side, because I'm gonna show you the next exercise we're gonna do. Come and stand on the right-hand side of the board. You're gonna work over the board. From here, I'm gonna take my heel, toe, I'm gonna push back up, and then I'm gonna step off, here and down. So watch one more time. Right, left, right, heel, toe, push back up, and then step off and turn towards the front of the board. Sound good? Here we go. Are you ready? Left foot, I'm on the right-hand side of the board, left foot. We go up, up, pressure. Go your heel, toe, come back, heel, toe, and turn to the front. Here we go, right foot. 1, 2, 3. Now heel, toe, push back up, heel, toe, step off. Let's go a couple more times. 4 more times over. We go over, nice and easy, feel the rock. Go heel, toe, push back, heel, toe, step off. Then we go the other side. Right, left, right. Heel, toe, back up, heel, toe, step. And here we go again. Last time over and back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push back, down, and turn. And last time over. 1, 2, 3. Bend the right leg, heel, toe. Feel the pressure, push back, and now step off and come back to the middle. There you go. Okay, excellent. So again, a very simple routine or exercise to help you change and have to demand more muscle activation and strengthening to support your skeletal structure. Grab a quick drink of water. Now, last thing we're going to be doing here is we got the short band workout. So go ahead and move the poles into the center to open up your arm movements, and then at the same time grab your short bands and attach them. I'm going to use the red bands today. So, I forgot, for those of you that are new here, to attach them, you should have gone through this in the intermediate workout on the DVD or on the program. But you know, in the bands, you've got a loop at one end and a handle in the other. You're going to feed the loop through the front holes in the front of the board, and then loop the handle through the loop at this end. So I put it in, loop it through, and they're on. Okay, so we've got some very specific exercises to do today. Step up on the board. I'm going to give you a couple, about 30 seconds more, because I know I'm used to doing this every single day, so I can move this stuff pretty quickly together. Some of you may just take a little bit longer, so I want you to make sure you're ready there to join in. So, a couple of tips while I'm giving that extra little bit of time. Make sure when you're doing the work that you squeeze the muscle before you do the work. If you haven't changed the bands, or put the bands on, you can do muscle work without bands at all. You just need to make sure that as you start, I squeeze the muscle so it's tight, then I just squeeze the muscle. Everything is about muscle squeeze to strengthen it. Even when you have a band, you should squeeze the muscle, and the way you contract it is by squeezing it. Imagine I want to bring the top and the bottom of the muscle closer together, and that's how I'm able to strengthen up the muscle movement. Okay, so the first one we're going to do, I want you to put your left foot on number 3, and your right foot on number 2. And the tip that I give about squeezing the muscle, take the time to do it, because it does make a huge difference. And it's, again, I talk about the Bruce Lee dynamic tension strength. Just doing the exercise doesn't necessarily mean that you're getting the most for the muscle, but using the muscle to create the exercise and do the exercise will give you the maximum gain. Okay, so we're on 3 and 2 balanced. We're going to go 6 bicep curls. Are you ready? Here we go. 1. And down. Squeeze that muscle. 2. And squeeze that muscle. 3. And squeeze the muscle. 4. And squeeze the muscle. You should really be feeling your right leg going as well. I think that's 6, but I'm going to do 1 more just in case. Good. Place the band back down. Shift. Bring your left leg to number 2. Your right leg goes to number 3. Remember, balance always comes first. Don't be so focus on the exercise you lose your balance. This is a balance strengthening program. Balance comes first for a reason. There's no point being strong and off balance, because it's not going to benefit you at all. Okay, so find your balance in here. We've got 6 on the left arm. Are you ready? Adjust that balance point. Here we go. 1. Now, if you're not feeling so confident on the 3 and 2, move your feet to 2 and 2 so you have an even balance. That's 3. Here we go. 4. 5. Last one, squeeze that muscle. 6. Good, let's shift straight away back to the other side. We go 3 and 2. We go 6 more. I'm going to push the speed a little bit faster on the change. Here we go. You ready? Find your balance and go. 1, 2, 3. Put your feet on 2 and 2. 4 if you need to make it easier on the balance. 5 and 6. Good. Change over. 3 and 2. Find your balance. Here we go. You ready? And go. 1, 2, 3. Keep that balance. 4, 5, and last one, 6. Good. Bring your feet back to 2 and 2, and just give me a couple of little butt kickers in here, because those quads are really working. Excellent. So the next one, we're going to go to the bag lift. This is going to be, again, keep 2 and 2 if you need to make it simpler. For those of you that want the challenge, put your right foot on number 1, your left foot on number 3. You'll feel a lot in here. Here we go. For a bag lift, your palm is facing your leg as if you're sliding your hand up the side of your leg, lifting a bag. Are you ready? Get that balance. Here we go. 1, 2. Keep the balance. Balance first. 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Push down. Bring your left leg to number 1. Right leg goes to number 3. Grab with the left hand. Palm is facing you as if you're sliding your hand up. Find your balance. And we're going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good, place it back. Let's change over straight away, right in, 3 and 1, or go to your 2 and 2. And straight away, here we go, find the balance. 1, 2, squeeze that shoulder, 3, 4, 5, 6. Straight away, change over, left leg to 1, right leg to number 3. Bring it across, find your balance, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, last one, 6, good, place it back, feet come to 2 and 2, couple little butt kickers I can really feel, and if you did the 3 and 1, you will feel the strength building in that quad. Those muscles are working, and the beautiful thing, we're not building muscle size, we're building muscle strength. And strength is what controls your skeletal posture, your ability to be able to move your body and have strong enough muscles to control the stature that we have as we move. Good, just rock side to side. Last one we're gonna come up to now. We're gonna start in the 2 and 2 position. Let me show you the exercise real quick. You're gonna turn your hand to face the front. All you're gonna do is with a very slight elbow bent, bring the arm forward. So I'm here, I'm gonna go forward and down, and then side and down. When I go to the side, my palm faces the ground, so I'm turning my palm to be able to change direction. You'll notice from here to here, front to side. Are you ready? Find your balance, 2 and 2. Here we go, going forward. 1 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 3. Keep the balance, 3, 4, 4, 5, keep the balance, 5 and 6 and 6. Good, place it back down. Let's change arms. Are you ready? Remember, palm forward, side, find that balance. Palm forward, go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, keep the balance, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, last one, 6, 6. Good, come and place it back down again. Good, just rock side to side, just lift those feet a little bit just to loosen the pressure because I can feel the pressure points on my feet pressing on the ground as I'm controlling my balance. Last time through, are you ready? Here we go. 6 on the right. 1, 1, 2, 2, keep that balance. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, I've got sweat dripping in my eye. 6 and 6, they are good. Oh, the sweat's dripping in my eyes here. Here we go, you ready? And left arm. 1, 1, 2, 2, abs tight. 3, keep your core tight. 3, keep that balance. 4, 4, 5, 5, last one. 6 and 6. Good, bring it back down. Okay, shake your arms out. Oh, that wasn't so easy. Good, I want you to step off of the board and grab your water, have a quick drink of water. Okay, for those of you that are ready to do this, step in. This is the last exercise of the day. We haven't done this in a while. I'm going to move the board forward a little bit. Where we go to the ground and get back up again. So I'm going to go through the steps. Hands on the board. Take your right foot behind and you'll notice my heel is off the ground behind. Now what I want to do is bend both knees, drop my hands to where the hooks are. So you're strong here. Now let that right knee come down and touch the ground. Your left foot will be on the ball of your foot. It's not flat, the ball of the foot. Now, move your hands up and pull yourself back up again and come and stand. We go again, left foot this time. Left foot goes behind. Keep most of your weight on your right leg. Bend both your knees, slide your hands, and let your knee touch the ground. Now, grab hold of the poles, push your weight forward a little bit onto the front leg and pull yourself back up and come and stand. Shake those legs out. Again, I know people, when we started doing this, some couldn't go down and the lack of confidence of going down is scary, which is why we've got those poles to pull you back up again. Are you ready? Take the right leg back. If you could only go to here, just go to here and come back up. It's just beginning. For those of you that want to continue on, slide your hands, go to the ground, grab hold of the poles, lean forward slightly onto that front foot and pull with your arms and push with both feet and bring yourself back up again. This is critical training to save you in the event of a fall. Here we go. Go back. Begin to bend your knees, slide your hands. Only go as far as you feel comfortable. If it's here, stand back up and bring your feet together. But I'm going all the way to the ground. We're here. Now lean forward onto the front leg. Put your hands on the poles and push yourself back up again and feel how strong you are getting back up. So the last thing we're going to do today, only go as far as you feel comfortable. We're going to go to both knees on the ground and both hands on the board. So let me show you one time. We go to here, I bend, I slide, I put my knee on the ground, I put my other knee on the ground, I put my hands on the board as if I'm in a position trying to get up. Then I put my hands on the poles, I put my foot on the ground, and I push and pull myself back up as we just did. Are you ready? Here we go. Put your leg back, bend your knees, slide your hands, knee on the ground, knee on the ground. Take your hands onto the board. So we're in the half up position now. And we'll work on how to get to this position from a lying position tomorrow. Now put your hands on the poles, bring your left foot forward. Now lean onto that left foot and pull with your arms and push with your back leg as well. So push and you're back up. If you did it, fantastic, because this is not easy to do, but it is critical. And the only way to get strong enough to do it is to practice it. Here we go, other side. Left leg goes back. I begin to bend my knees. I slide my hands. My knee touches the ground. I slide my foot back. Both knees are on the ground. My hands are on the board. Now, bring your hands to the poles. Bring your leg forward. Now, push with both feet and pull with your arms leaning forward, and you're back up. And that is the end of the workout today. Critical dynamic. This last exercise, having a system. I've already had emails and comments from amazing people that have said they have fallen and they use this system to get back up again. And I'm not going to say it saved their lives. It certainly gave a huge emotional strength and power to know that if you do go down, there may be fear, but you have a plan. And when you have a plan, you can achieve the end result. So again, tomorrow we're going to work on the lying flat, a bit of a more advanced exercise, but I will teach you. And even if you just watch it and don't do it, having that idea will be great. Now, the last thing is, and while we're doing this, just step side to side. People will say, well, that's easy. I don't have poles when I fall. Well, I'm going to teach you. You either crawl to somewhere, you could crawl to a side. If you're out in the street, you can even get to the curb and push your hands, crawl the curb and push your hands. There might be a park bench. There might be, I don't know what you call them, even a fire hydrant, something you can hold on to that will really help you be able to have some stability to use your upper body. But I do also have a training program that we're going to continue to do, which I've done with you, where you actually use your knee as your pressure point to get up. We're going to continue to work on that as well. So I just said we disconnected. I can't emphasize enough, even though this seems so simple, it is critical. And I'm so serious about this. As much as I like to joke and stuff, being able to get up from a fall is so important. Okay, what I want you to do is just some heel kickers. Let's loosen those legs up. We've had a lot of exercise today on those quads, and I'm sure you've done fantastic. Even attempting it is the movement to success. It's part of your success is attempting. I remember before I raced the Ironman, I started off with 3-mile bike rides. And that's how I started. And if you look at the fact that I had to do a 112-mile bike ride over the Rockies and then run a marathon, you'd look and say it's only 3 miles. But I knew that 3 miles became 4, and that 4 became 10, and the 10 became 50, and the 50 became 150. And then I was ready to go race. So again, all the small steps are part of the training to the end goal. Good, just a little side stepping as we did again, just to loosen those legs up one more time. A little bit wider on the step now, so you can feel into there. Excellent. All right, come and stand still. Shake your arm out, right arm. Bring it back, shake the left arm out. Shake the right arm out. And shake the left arm out. Good, what I want you to do is put your hands on top of the poles and walk backwards and just relax forward. Just in here, feel the stretch down the back of the legs. There you go, good. And come and stand back up, shake your legs out. And coming back again. Come down, just feel that little stretch. You've got the strength of the poles because your hands are on top of the poles to be there, and then you can use that to pull yourself back up again. Very good, very good. Okay. Last thing we're going to do, just roll the shoulders. If you feel comfortable, you can drop, let go of the poles, just into here. Good, and let them sit. Bring them down, let them sit. Bring them down, let them sit. And your back muscles should be strong. We're working on that posture. So I'm here, my posture, I'm not here, I'm here. I roll, I let them sit. I roll, I let them sit. I roll, I let them sit, but I let them sit in a good posture position. All right, great job. Let me come and have a quick little word. Okay, so, Julie, yeah, and absolutely. I'm always creating new things because it's about real life. And the beauty about real life, as we all know, is you never know. You don't know what's happening. So there's always new situations. And you should see me at night times, the night before, because I always prepare this. Look, you can't really see it, but here's today's workout, right? It's all down here. So I have a memory. It's planned. It's not by accident. I don't just make stuff up. I'm thinking, what do I want to teach to help any situation you may come into? So one thing people know about me, I can't stop my brain. It's always working and creating. And I love that. It's part of it. If I was doing the same thing every day, I'd be bored and life should not be boring. Always thinking about how I can help. Bly, I think it's the first time I've seen you here. So thanks so much for, unless Bly, actually, I'm wondering, is that Katie? Maybe. If it is, because I just recognized, but certainly if it's Katie, you're running. We're going to get you back running again out with the kids because I know you've got 3 beautiful kids and can't wait to help you as well. Oh, there you go. It is Kate. Yeah, I just remember the last name. So Bly, run. You're going to run. Andrew, I totally hear what you're saying. You wish this device had been around while your mum was still alive. She would have benefited. There's a study out there that's an official medical study done in Europe that they took 1,800 females, seniors, and gave them balance testing. And again, this is an official, you can read about it online. We did tons of research to find out all the research and proof of balance and how important it is. But the top ladies, 30% of ladies that had great balance, and they just did simple balance tests like the DUI, the top 30% lived 8 years longer. Think about that, 8 years just because of balance. I don't know if there's anything else that we can turn around and say is so important to living a quality of life, because having balance allows you to move. Movement is critical for muscle exercise, for heart, for oxygenation. And so I totally understand. I've been very lucky that I created this, and my mum has got the benefit as well. So Andrew, totally understand. I wish we could have helped your mum, but she continues to live on through you, and it's an honor. So obviously a great lady. Thanks so much. And if you want to get one for yourself, Absolutely. I have Olympic athletes that are training on this. I have soccer players. I have youth players that train on it because balance can be improved for everybody. I just built this and created this for the seniors that need it the most because it's life-changing, not just performance-enhancing. And so, you know, this challenges me. You'll see, I got the sweat. I was wiping it out of my eyes earlier. This is a tough workout, and I've used it with bodybuilders that couldn't believe how tough it is. So trust the exercise, trust your body. Yeah, there you go. Katie, thanks so much again. I'm glad it is recorded. You will be able to find it on Facebook Live. We have it on Facebook, you can go there, but also on YouTube as well. So I upload this to Facebook and you can come back and do it there. And again, always do things at your own pace. There is no rush to success and excellence, but there certainly is a need to take action. If you take action, the chance of success is increased tremendously. Anyway, thanks so much for being with me here today. I wish you a fantastic rest of the day. I will be back here tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow we are going to go through how to get up off of the ground. So be prepared for that. If you want to bring a mat, you want to bring stuff, or just watch it and practice on your own, then we'll do that. Kirk, thanks as always, mate. It's always great to see you here. I always feel for Kirk because he's actually down in Iceland. That's where his igloo is. And he's always freezing cold. And sometimes he has to, you know, shut the igloo door just to try and keep the cold out so he can get warmed up to do the class. So Kirk, thanks so much for being here. And, you know, I hope you have good luck with the fishing today through that little hole in the ice. Anyway, have a beautiful day. Thanks so much. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.